This is gigantinormous. This is gigantinormous. I made this video a week ago. I stated in this video, Obama turning 60. He could not go into the promised land until the next full moon. He could not go into the promised land after he turns 60 on August 4th. He could not go into the promised land until the next full moon. They laid in their graves until the next full moon. Well, as you can see right here, August 4th, the next full moon is right here. Obama will be able to go into the promised land, as I said. Also, what is the coincidence that this is 4 years after the eclipse? That it just happens to be 4 years after the eclipse. Obama can take over the keys and go into the promised land. Right here. Eclipse, promised land. I don't think it's a coincidence. It's gigantinormous. I'm adding this to the beginning of my video. Very excited. I think I'm going to eat a taco salad. I think I'm going to eat some taco salad. Anyway, I'm very excited. I'm going to add this into the beginning of my video. The eclipse in the promised land. God bless. Yes, this is gigantinormous. This is huge. Right here. I wanted to say that one time. This is huge. This is gigantinormous. Right here. High watch days. This is a Sabbath right here. We could leave here. So this is what this video is about. This day right here. This is gigantinormous. This right here. This is the biggest sign. This is judgment. It says the only sign it'll give is sign of Jonas. Jonas had an eclipse. They repented. This is after 4 years. You're not going to cut the tree down early. You're not going to cut it down after the judgment. It could be the next day, though. Right here. Because it says after 4 years. After 4 years. This is 4 years. After 4 years. After 3 years, it says. After 3 years. And I show in this video, after 3 years, and give it one more, dung it, and give it one more year. Right here. We've been dunged. This is the first part of my video I'm going to add. I got a lot of stuff. I'm going to add this into my video. Yes, right here. About comments on my last video. Says, is there no king in thee? Well, Obama's calling the shots. I could show videos where it doesn't really matter. If Obama's calling the shots, it says in Daniel, it says, there's a mighty nation that there's the king that has a prince over him, and his nation is greater, which is, says a prince. It doesn't say a king. It's in Daniel chapter 11. Talks about the prince and his kingdom's broken. And like I said, it doesn't really matter if Obama's calling the shots. I just go by what the Bible says. And then about the graves in my last video, I was showing the graves being taken out because the whole point of that first part of my video was, yes, I realize that Jesus, when we leave, Jesus isn't stepping his foot on the Mount of Olives. I understand that. He's not putting his foot down. I was showing that video because the Jews, or the Muslims and everybody's clearing out the graves for their Messiah to come, the Antichrist. So we are waiting to leave. They are waiting for their Messiah to come. So that's what that whole part of my video, the first part of it, was about. God bless you, and I'll put this together. Leave this also. The Bible talks about the cities mourn over Babylon because they won't buy their goods no more. And I showed in my last video about the kings. Well, judgment's going to happen to Babylon in, I believe, it's after 4 years. This is exactly 4 years from the eclipse to this date. In Luke, right here, then he said to the dresser of the vineyard, behold, 3 years I come and no fruit on this fig tree. We are trees, the Bible says. I find none. Cut it down, it cumbereth the ground. Down here it says, he answered him, Lord, let alone also 1 year dung it. So, this would be when judgment would happen after the 4th year. 3 years, 4 years. It's also in Amos, right here. Transgressors multiply, right here. And your tithes after 3 years. After 3 years. This would be 4 years. And your tithe after 3 years. Which says in Malachi chapter 3, bring your tithes into the storehouse. So, it's just really interesting that, as I have been saying, Belshazzar, he died, but Babylon fell right after it. He was slain, and Babylon fell. Right here, Trump's rally was approved. Trump's rally was approved, so it's a set and it's a go for the 21st. As I showed in my other videos, Joe Biden is gone. Joe Biden's gone, as I showed in my other videos. He's gone until the 30th. A disappearing president. With all the crisis going on, he's just a nowheres. We could leave the 22nd if it's the next day. 21st or the 22nd. Somebody was saying the full moon's here. So we could leave the 21st or the 22nd. Something could happen to Trump here. And then we leave here. Julius Caesar got killed. And of course Rome fell. Somebody in my video had a great comment, which I noticed it after too. You can check it. Her crutch is on the wrong leg. She's supporting... she should have her crutch... If this foot's hurting her, she should have the crutch on the other side. Because you want to support your hurt foot and put your weight on your good foot. So she's actually putting weight on her other leg. When she has a crutch, this is totally wrong. Anyway, somebody brought that to my attention in my last video. Good comment. Because I noticed that too after I looked at my video. So, I believe this is the greatest sign right here. It's showing impending judgment. Also, the 1,335 days. Blessed he that waiteth to 1,335 days. It's about this time. So, God bless you all. This is the first part of my video. Like I said, these are the 2 days I'm watching. I'm going to add some to this video. But, yes. It's 21st and the 22nd. It could be the next day, right after which is an IPEC goat. It shows a full moon. Somebody is saying the full moon's on the 22nd. So that would be the day after the Sabbath. So Israel's Sabbath is Friday night, Saturday. It would be the day after the Sabbath. So this is the first part of my video, and I hope you're all doing well. Yes, we know that Babylon gets destroyed first. And like I said, we're at this point right here. This is the most biggest sign. This is impending judgment, sign in the sun, the moon, and the stars. Right here. Same thing that happened in Nineveh. As I said, Trump has a rally. Trump has a rally the 21st. We could leave the 22nd. This is also week 33. Very important to me. I was given week 33 in 2017. Right at this time, at this eclipse, when I had my just about everything. Week 33. Week 33 is up on the 22nd. So this is week 33. So it's very important to me. We have Trump, which I showed is, representation of Belteshazzar. And we will see. Judgment usually happens to the kings of the country first. Caesar dying before Rome fell. You can go all through the Bible. Anyway, so this is very important. Also, too, rockets. This is just 5 hours ago. Hour ago, rockets fired in Israel. They've taken. Now they're coming for Israel. They have their. They have hope. They think that, hey, they know that America's not stopping them. They're leaving because of the situation. Sleepy Joe. Musha, rocket fired. This is 7 hours ago. The Arabs, right here. The violence in Israel sector spreading fast. Right here. Right here. We know that this is the full moon. All this stuff, the Shiva dance, the lightning, and my sister, Julie, she posted this right here. Beautiful job, Julie. She posted it right here. So, I mean, there's even more things. This is the rising of Islam right here. She's got the, this is IPEC goat. Just as what's happening today. Just what happened today. Thank you, Julie. Yes. So there's tons of stuff. And where are they going to come? They're going to come right towards Israel. So I'm looking for something maybe to happen in Damascus very shortly. Something to happen in Damascus very shortly. We will watch, but we're on the downhill stretch right here. So as far as the eclipse, this would be 4 years, as I stated. Trump stated right here, 4 years, 21st. This is what I'm looking at, and the 22nd. This would be after the Sabbath. It would be right here. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm excited. I hope you are too. I could go into what's going on around the United States. People have sent me stuff. But we know that they don't care. Open borders. They're letting people in. It's just like they know it's over. God bless. And this is the end of my video. Hope you're all doing well.